Good evening. Welcome to the second of our Grillside chats. It's Sunday evening, June 27th, and I'm Tracy Potter. I'm a state senator here in Bismarck, the only Democrat elected this century in Bismarck. I'm running for the United States Senate. And what we're doing is a series of chats about issues. Tonight I want to talk about taxes. As a state legislator, I've been what you call a tax-cutting Democrat. This is something that's been easy to do because with the budget surplus, with the oil revenue coming in the way that it has been, it's been easy to deliver property tax relief. And so in the 2007 session as a freshman, I introduced the biggest tax cut bill of the session, a $123 million package that would have delivered not only residential homeowners relief, but also relief to renters. About a third of our citizens are renters. In the 2009 session, I voted for property tax relief. I voted for income tax relief. I even voted for corporate tax relief because once you've funded government at the level that you can and taken care of the needs that you can, at that point, it's time to deliver some money back to the people. And so we did. I introduced a tax cut bill that would have eliminated the sales tax on books. I had President Jefferson testify on that one. It didn't work. I was the only Democrat to vote for eliminating the sales tax on clothing. I was the only senator of either party to vote that way. That didn't pass either. But that's been my attitude. If you've got the money, put it back into the economy and let it work for people. Well, at the federal level, we've got a different situation. We don't have surpluses, we've got a big deficit. And that deficit is crippling. But the biggest problem that I see going forward, and one solution that I have for that, is on Social Security. You know, every dime that you make on Social Security, every dime that you make of wages, every dime is taxed at 6.2%. That starts when you make your first dime up to $106,000. And your employer pays the same amount. Your employer pays 6.2% of every dime you make up to $106,000. But for those employees that make $200,000 or $300,000 or $1 million or $400 million, they only paid 6.2% on that first $100,000. They didn't pay after that. That's wrong. What that leads to is this. Top 400 wage earners in 2007 made an average of $436 million, according to data I've seen. Well, of that, they paid an effective tax rate of 15%. I paid an effective tax rate of 21%. I don't make money like that. Nobody does. Those people would have contributed an extra $6 billion to the Social Security system had they been taxed at the same rate as the rest of us. 94% of people pay that 6.2%, but 6% pay less than that. And those are the upper 6%. If we do this, not only will Social Security be fixed if we tax every dime that's earned at the same rate, but we can lower the rate that we all pay. It'll be a tax cut for the 94% of people that make less than $106,000. Maybe we lower it to 5.9%. Maybe we can lower it to 5.5%. We'll run the numbers on that. But you can see the system, how it would work. And not only would the employees have more money in their pocket, but the employers would have more money too, that they could either distribute as wages or keep as profit. This is the way that we need to go. This is the direction that we need to go, a fair and effective tax system. These are my beliefs about taxes, is that you don't tax more than you need to, and when you have an opportunity, you deliver it back to the people. But when it comes to needs, then the taxes should be assessed fairly. This is what I call fair, when everybody is contributing to the system, just the way it ought to be. This is how we fix Social Security. It's what I'll stand for. With that, we're going to do one of these every Sunday night. I hope you'll join us here on my deck. And I hope that this is coming through just fine for you. And we'll see you next Sunday, and we'll talk about another issue. Thanks very much.